there at the gate, the school gate, you have some people who sell patty and cocoa bread, and you can get all half a patty if you buy, you know. In them days, they get all half a patty.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are doing great. So your boy here come across this one. Wherein this one is the latest stepping razor as of Thursday, August the 29th of the 2024. So guys, Mutabaruka will be tackling a lot concerning back to school and a lot more in this one. So my people, you wanna stay tuned and don't forget I'm here on the Black Unity program. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new. With that being said, let's go ahead and hear what Mutabaruka got to say in this one. My people, let's walk.
Man must have picked like sand pan the seashore. She reading the Bible. Sand pan the seashore. Him can't ever deal with two picnic, much less sand pan the seashore. Especially now, when it's time to go back to school. And all of the baby mother them, I go come to him now and say, back to school time now, you know, give me this and give me that. No matter about Rasta this and Rasta that, you know. I don't remember one Rasta picnic with dunce and dumb. I don't remember knowing of no Rasta picnic whenever excelling at school. Believe you me, you can call me and WhatsApp me and tell me about a Rasta child that do terribly in a school because I don't know none. Every one of them who I know excelling at school with all the discrimination and the madness and the craziness. It's 5:45 with the stepping razor. And we are going to open the phone line them. Yes. We're supposed to have an interview from across the States there. Very important sister. You know, this whole heap of things we are going on in America, you know, with the election. A little sister of mine. We want to talk to her because she's part of the process. Yes. Yes, we're there with you. So, it's back to school time again, where a whole heap of parents start to get pressured because them still don't say where certain things are going to come from to send them picnic. Got school, and them have to depend on some worthless man we gone a foreign, say him gone a foreign to go look it, to send it back. And from him gone 1-2 years now, them no hear from him. So they have to go out, they go look it a different way. But a whole heap of people right now who me say a ball about them no have this and no have that. During the holiday, I mean, me never go on none of them, but me see it on my television, all of the report for all of the things them we are gone, where them charge all $10,000 for go in. And them have all VIP section, $15,000. And them have VVIP section for all sort of money. And they show them cock. And most of the people them who go, are mostly women. And when you look upon them face, when you look upon them hairstyle, when you look upon, well, and I will say them look upon them clothes, because some of them don't have on no clothes. They come like those panty and brassiere with frills round the panty. Them wear go at the party them. And them think they cost enough money, always look like them not have on nothing. The nothing with them not have on cost enough money. And them not think about nothing more than them just want to look like a hot girl during the holiday. And them have picnic for go to school, you know, but that takes second place. Now is the time now where things catch up. Things catch up on them. Me remember when my mother, she said school time I come, she make sure say she buy me shoes. Even though sometimes when she buy it, it can't fit me and it tight. Them have to push whole heap of things in it to make it stretch. And my khaki clothes dead. But the thing what me never like is that every time school I go open, me have to go to a barber shop I have to get a good trim. And then worst part I told is that I have to take wash out. I don't know what the hell them washing out because me and my mother, as she cook the food give me. And every time I go back to school, I have to get wash out. And I not see she take no wash out. And the amount of taste for them thing they have in your mouth, like castor oil. How much people out there used to take castor oil when they go back to school? And them have one thing named herbs. One man used to walk around and say, herbs. And it's in a little yellow box. Or them give you Senapod and salt. Hey, some things where them give you for wash out. Them wash out the food where you eat during the holiday. I don't know what is that good for. Because when you go to school, you're going to back the same rubbish. And now that we grow big, we realize, up here rubbish, them did I say, bolo slush. Anybody out there know the name bolo slush? Call me and tell me if you know the name bolo slush. You name patty and cocoa bread. Them days they are the gate, the school gate. You have some people who sell patty and cocoa bread, and you can get all half a patty if you buy, you know. In them days they get all half a patty and cocoa bread. And then you get a plastic bag with some ice in there, shave ice, with syrup, them throw the syrup in there, and then now you go get some water and pour in there, and that are your drinks. Or, if you can afford it, you buy a drinks we used to call it. Yes. Liquid food. Anybody remember liquid food? Anybody remember liquid food out there? Believe you me. But, why is it that we have to go through all of them something there? And we know say school a come round. Parents know say school a come round. Especially them parents in nowadays. And them don't prepare for it. And when it come down, them start ball. And that lead to cussing the father, which really need to get cussed. And taking it out upon the pick of them, which really make the pick of them get weird and strange. And start have anxiety attack. And when them go to school, them cuss it out upon them friend them. And them farmer, them schoolmate them. And then the teacher them now get irritable and take it out upon the pick of them too, because I remember the teacher one parent too. It's a vicious cycle. So my message is to the parents them, just relax, man. Relax. Your Obama said, don't worry about a thing, everything gonna be alright. Everything can be alright because most of you go through this every year. You have some first timers now where at the first them pick you go to school. Hey, you see, when you first time you go to school, you're balling. And when them reach the school gate, when them realize that their mama or them papa are going to left them at the school, them no experience that. Appear balling. And you can't do nothing about it, you know. You can't do nothing about the ball. It's like a woman, the panel, a plane and her pick me a ball. The wickedest thing is when I pick this, sit down behind you, and she start ball and I kick your seat. If you get up her back, she and the mother. If you get up her back, she and the mother in the car. You imagine you go to England and a woman sit down behind you with a baby. And the baby a ball, and you want to sleep. A 9-hour flight, and you want to sleep. And the pick you kick the back of your seat and them something there. Anxiety tripping them time of year. Yeah. So we want the parents them recognize how important it is to keep a cool head and don't get excited. Keep a cool head. Because if you don't keep a cool head, trust me, you're going to do things where you regret. Yeah, man. You're going to do things where you regret, man. So, get the exercise book them or whatsoever you usually get. And get, them still have exercise book where have the timetable them and how much yard, how much inch make a foot and how much foot make a yard. I want them still have them things. A long time I don't see exercise book. And them used to have them for put Marcus Garvey upon the cover of the book them and write some quote from Marcus Garvey. That is what them should have do. Whosoever produce a weapon made in China I want this exercise book them not made in China, because you have enough printer and so can make exercise book. As a matter of fact, you have enough printer and so can print book. Because we see a whole heap of book come out now by Jamaican right now. But why you know Mitzi? Yeah, Rastafari Mitzi where bring out our children book. Long time she work on it. Well, she said me a picture it. Hey, Mitzi, me can't read picture in a Rasta. We need a book. See? We see a whole heap of ones that bring out book. We see D-Meds. D-Meds bring out a D-Meds, me not read the book yet, you know. Believe you me. They have so much book pack up there stuff to read that, trust me, man. Me say, mix. Give me a portion of that book, little book. All them book, I may not get to go through yet, but me I'll go through them. Trust me, I'll go through them. So, yes, we need the parents them to step up. Step up. And anytime you start to cuss, say you don't have this, I don't have that. Just remember where you that do New Year's Eve, New Year's, Christmas, and right through the week them and all the foot loose and the this and the that I keep, and how much of them you did go, and how much of them you can't wear the same clothes go, because you have to get new clothes, and how much of them, how much people you pressure to get the money, how much people you owe to buy the no clothes dress them. I never call it dress. I tell you the truth, you know, look more you go to them woman they wear belt and brassiere, and then them tell you say it's a short thing them about. We're going to take a break and come for. Yeah, we'll talk about the back to school phenomena we're going to Jamaica. Where there's so much things surrounding back to school. That is amazing, man. You know, one of the things them where, well, first, I don't know much I want or know that, but you see when the white people them take the African them and carry going at that. How we are going there? Well, a news time. News time. All right. You see when them take the African them and carry going at the dungeon them, to carry them through the door of no return, the first thing them do is cut off them ear, ball them head, shine. That is what them do. Now, you see in Jamaica, first time until I think is Bird Samuels when them did put Miguel in a jail. I think I said it already. That idea of cutting people ear when them go in a prison, stop. Because Bird Samuel fight the case. Because anytime you charge and go in a prison, them used to shave your head bad. It was like when them bring the African them on here. You see when you go back to school, you look here how low your ear is, you know, Rasta. Look here how low your ear is, you know, you have to go a barber. Or them sit you down and put you on a chair and take, a saka, you know, when them saka, your ear, you know. That is really where we as African people have to go through. Them always attack with ear. The thing is that anytime you go to church and anytime you look on the people them wall, you see a white man with long hair. When you hear about Samson, them same strength time, the strength we have to come out time here that woman cut it off. When you look on all of the so-called prophets in Israel, the whole of them have long hair. So I don't know how attack my ear is so prevalent. Even amongst black people. And we see it come straight now to Rastafari where I remember a years me not see my cousin. And me I walk down Harbour Street one day and me just accidentally buck her up. This when she see a year she never see me with me locks, you know. This when she see me. That time me locks never look like how it look you know. A young locks. The woman put on one ball in Harbour Street. And a ball of Jesus. Man must have picked like sand pan the seashore. She reading a Bible. Sand pan the seashore. Him can't deal with two picnic much less sand pan the seashore. Especially now, when it's time to go back to school. And all of the baby mother them, I go come to him now and say, back to school time now, you know, give me this and give me that. And him not have no work. All him know for this farm, full. And some of them, they have foreign, have other family. I talk about them Ghana, see when them boys, when me get a visa and go away. I get all that work, you know, so me come back here, me build a house, me do this, me do that, and that. And them they all 10, 20 years, I don't do this and don't do that up to now. Me not talk out of no bubble, me go there go see it. Man left for all 20 years. And the next 10 years you go back there, him in the same position where him there. And him start to boast, so why you want to see me have a baby mother at Jamaica, you know? You know her? I said, no, me don't know her. I said, yeah, man, you know, must know her, man. She named such and such and such. I two picnic shop for me, you know. She have the picnic them for you. What kind of talk that? But you have picnic for you. She not nobody for you. And yet till you're up there now, a farm full. And the woman don't have to find another way to survive. The school curriculum need to be adjusted. The school curriculum need to be adjusted. We keep saying that I will not stop saying it. Yes, man, a ball of feet, man. Teacher and I some African history. African teacher. Oh, you not teach nothing about Africa in a school. The government don't sanction it. Colonial government, colonial system. We say African head of state. I think a Burkina Faso, one of them ex-French colony. The man get up and say they must take out all of the French history book them out of the school them in our country. Take them out. Because over the years we know more things about England than the English know about themselves. And we still in that colonial mindset where everything we do, we have to use the European logics. We even use the European logics to define ourselves as a people. We eat like them, we sleep like them, we think like them, we have sex like them, we all sort of thing we do like them. And it's not benefiting we at all. Now benefit we. The more we behave like them, is the more we realize we are go down in our ditch. You know, so we are going to America, man. Look, we are going to America. Tell me if a so-called first world country, one of the most so-called powerful nations on earth, where you see are going to America now, no one will ever believe, these countries supposed to operate like that. Because it's a smaller country, go through political things, and where we see are going the back and forth and the true word and the cussing and the lie them and all sort of things, everybody has to lie for one another. It's a serious, serious thing. And this is the place where we want to emulate. We want to emulate that's a joke business. Joke business when we want to eliminate this thing. You see people in my ball say, the gun them. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. They have the biggest crime problem right now in Canada. Canada of all places. And they must say the gun them have come through the borders from America. Meanwhile, we hear Trudeau say the people them must prepare for the next chapter in the epidemic that we're going to hit disease X. They must prepare for it and take heed. So all of these things come like them work out everything already, you know. They work it out long time. We hear about it when it take all away and grab away. It's like the food. It's like the food. We used to eat some serious food in Jamaica. Now, you now get them food again. No way. Remember Cold Supper Shop? Well, I talk about some things where me know most of the people who listen, me don't even know what I talk about. But me have to tell you about it because it's good for you to ask somebody. You did have some shop named Cold Supper Shop, man. Before you did have fast food restaurant, you did have Cold Supper Shop. Any time of night you come from anywhere, party, show, anywhere, you could have stopped at a Cold Supper Shop. And in a Cold Supper Shop, you used to have a woman in there cell. She always fat too. And she have a cold stove in there. And when you look at the glass case, you say, food, real food. Real food you see there. Yes, kalalo, ackee and salt fish, boiled dumpling, boiled banana, fried dumpling, all sorts of things you have in there. And then she'll make ginger beer. Well, also to drink ginger beer, real ginger beer. I mean, I thought the one where at the back of them where have the madness in night. Real ginger beer, them woman they make. And you could have eat, you could have pick out what you want from the glass case. If you want all fried fish and fried dumpling and fried breadfruit, them give a grease paper. And you put it on the grease paper. And remember when we are come from our party, you did have one right at the opposite, the post office, post office in a crossroad there. What Cold Supper Shop used to do there. And when we stop and I go home, because them time we had a walk, everywhere we walk from. Anywhere the party they will walk and go look the party and come back. And we stop at the Cold Supper Shop and when you see we walk along the road, on a Snipe Road, to cut through cross Woodford Park and them way there. A grease paper we eat out fried dumpling, real food, real food. Real food. Nowadays, trust me, these food leave more to be desired because the menu is coming direct from America. America. The fastest turnover of fast, I'm not even calling the name of the one where them say turnover more than any other one in the world. Can you imagine that? It's in Jamaica. The one with turnover the most is in Jamaica. But the menu, how to make the food, come from foreign. That is how far independent we is. And you know, so remember the Cold Supper Shop we used to stop at? You could have eat anything like granny cooking. Can dumpling or ackee from big fat matty, stew peas and rice just really taste nice. Now a whole heap of fast food stand take over the land. Junk food filling up the place. This is a national disgrace. What we're doing to ourselves. How much time you hear upon the radio say the doctor say certain things not good for you and you ignore it. And somehow you get bloated. You know, so the woman them stay now. The woman them lose that figure, that shape will make your eye turn round and twist round. That your wife have to say, you think me not see her look? You think me not see her look now? My lady different now, she show me them, you know. It have a nice lady apart, she say, what a nice lady that, look for her. But you hardly can't say that again. I don't know where the woman, especially the woman them, you know. I don't know where the woman them are eating or rasta. One time you look on them and, yes, you know, figure out everything and you know, say, you're not really mock nobody. But it's them that do themselves, so it's them that make themselves become that way. It's them that make themselves look so. By way them and yam and stuff in their mouth. Today them look, them have on a belt who can't fit them and the next day them have on a pants who can't fit them today and next week the pants can't fit them. And them a tell you about say, boy, I'm going to go to gym, go with gym. A Jim Jones here go. I know the gym, GYM, a JIM. A this over there. A this over there. So where we going about it? Because me a talk this now, I'm going to tell you can go and talk. You know, see, me alright. You know, alright. You know, alright. Because these Gen Z and Gen X and Gen Z and all them, something with them up. Wait till you reach certain age, you're going to say, oh, affected or infected you are by the lifestyle you live now. The lifestyle you live now will have a serious effect for you later on. And you can't say you never know, because when me are youth, me never have them information when me say everybody have now. But you have the information and you ignore it. You ignoring it. So little more you don't have no money for going to a doctor. So you're sick, and dead young. Apart from car, a crash. And apart from gunman. And the same youth, them a do everything. Same youth. Youth, them a crash. Gunman, a youth man, them. All of these things. When you look at the fast food restaurant, them, a pure young people, you see line up there. Pure young people. Why take a break and come forward? Break time. That's why all them treat the teacher them. It's horrible. How the government treat teachers, it's horrible, man. You know, that's why a whole heap of them have to leave. We say a whole heap of them not leaving now, like last year, but the peer, man, trust me, the peer, terrible. Yeah, man, terrible. And them can't do better, you know. We are talking about the government now. Them can't do better, you know. Them can't do better, man. But you see, most teachers start from the ground, you know. Yeah, it's not, most teachers not some big aristocratic picnic, not ton teacher. You know, see, and people who, normal Jamaican people, learn, get educated in a school, and go do them this and do them that, and get them degree or get them whatsoever, and say them want to turn teacher. So you hardly find any so-called money people picnic go turn teacher. You hardly find any Chinese people picnic go turn teacher. The black majority in Jamaica is the ones who raised from the ground and go turn teacher. And the teacher is one of the most important profession in a Jamaica. Because as me say, them have your picnic most of the day. You hardly have your picnic because, as me I say, when your picnic reach our school yard, them eat them dinner, go upon them what was, what at, and what is, or go upon the TV, and then them go sleep. So the teacher is more important sometimes than where I go on in the house. But the teacher sometimes can't even afford to send fair picnic at school. Yet still she have to look about other people picnic. Just think about that. Think about that. She have picnic to go to school. And more time she cannot afford her child to go to school. Yet still she have to take care of people picnic. Every day for 5 days a week. Every day for 5 days a week. While fair picnic, trust me. So don't take it lightly. Say a teacher work, or just a teacher, you know, she just a teach. No, man. She has shaped the future of Jamaica. That's what she has done. She has shaped the future. And if she not contented, it's going to trickle down to the student them which she have under control. Make she get miserable. And a miserable teacher, trust me, is not to be taken lightly. I don't know if the government understand that. I don't know if the government understand that. A happy teacher is a happy student, man. that me I say a happy teacher is a happy student. How would you not see that? How them make the teacher them get so miserable? The teacher them miserable, you know, see the teacher them miserable. We're going to take a break and come forward. Break time. As I hear the advertisement there, I want to heal up my CEO at IRFM, you know. Devian, I want to heal up my CEO at IRFM. Anyone down there who the nearer, if she did it, till I say Mutabaruka heal her up after I hear that advertisement we just play a while ago. We're up on the school vibes. So them talk about Rasta this and Rasta that, you know. I don't remember one Rasta picnic with dunce and dumb. I don't remember knowing of no Rasta picnic whenever excelling at school. Believe you me, you can call me on WhatsApp me and tell me about a Rasta child that do terribly in a school because I don't know none. Everyone of them who I know excel in a school with all the discrimination and the madness and the craziness. The sister of mine from them longer time, she named Karen Dunkley. And I now go call out all of the things them with them writers about Karen. Too much things. By the time I don't read it out, when I get to talk to you. How you do?
Uncle Muta, I'm doing well. Greetings and salutations to you and your listeners. Indeed, indeed. Blessings.
May I ask you something? You there on the bus store too? We are laughing.
Listen, this...
You know, answer.
Boy, I'm going to say unconfirmed, but it has been quite a whirlwind. Uncle Muta, quite a whirlwind with the elections and especially with Kamala announcing her candidacy.
All right. Well, I want the people them know say you are intricately involved with this campaign that we are going for Miss Harris and our Vice President. How is it for you personally after the name? What them call it?
The DNC.
The DNC, yeah.
The Democratic, yes, National Convention.
Yeah. Because we speak watching on TV and I tell you, it stay away. Stay away.
It stay away, right? And the excitement was palpable. Well, first of all, my role, and I really try to be as objective as possible to look. I did not attend the RNC in Milwaukee, but I did watch it every night and the major talking points, just so that we can bring the information to the people. But the excitement, I went into Chicago on the Wednesday of the DNC. DNC ended on the Thursday. And when I tell you that, it was sheer excitement. Young people, the kind of excitement and fervor that we saw when Barack Obama announced, it's almost as if the Democratic Party had a resurrection. Because as you can imagine, they were flailing. People were really concerned about the outcome of this election. And I think that Kamala, the excitement with her, the love that people have for the down-to-earthiness of the vice presidential pick was the fact that he is seen as a round-the-way guy. You know, he owns guns, he was a coach, he was a teacher, he became this congressman. So the entire floor was just, complete. If you want to say lit and excitement, them sell off, Uncle Muta, in Jamaican vernacular. We say them did sell off and they sell off.
You know, the weird part about it is that Trump was in at the same venue with film RNC thing. And it was as full as when Miss Harris did there. And people use that as a sign, say, Trump will lose him support. You think he might lose him support? Or it's just polls attack and a big up Harris? Tell me.
I think some of it is poster talk. I think that when Kamala, because this is unprecedented, we've never seen this. We have never in the United States history. This election is historic for two reasons. It's historic because you have a former president who lost the term and is coming back as the nominee for the Republican Party, running again. That in itself has only happened once in the entire history of democracy in the United States. Couple that with, you have a presidential nominee dropping out who is an incumbent, handing over to his vice president who ascends to the nomination without any runoff, and who is the first African-American woman and Asian woman. So I have to tell you that I think that it really amplifies the fact that Trump might not be necessarily losing, but just the sheer excitement, the novelty. Everybody said, whoa, we really think that Kamala can do this time.
But let me ask you something, because what did I try to figure out? How is it that the excitement is amongst Miss Harris there, yet still Trump still a hold him on? You think say the hype I go last a month where you find say she kind of take, front stage now, rather than Trump who continues to just float and not lose nothing. Him not lose him base. Him not lose him supporters them. It's just that she again some people were never did originally, like the young people, them and a whole heap of black people. How is it that him can still hold him ground with all of them things that were going round him?
Listen, Trump he's Uncle Mota, Trump is very strategic. Trump is running, first of all, let's look at what he's running on. He's now running an anti-Kamala Harris campaign. So if you look at what he's been putting out, he's running on his economic record, and he's saying that she's failed leadership, and he's saying that she's dangerously liberal. This has been their talking points. For example, he's saying that when it comes to keeping home ownership affordable, that he wins on that. That under the Democrats, the price of home ownership have increased by 25.4%. So it has put millions of Americans out of owning a home. On the economy, he's winning that credit card loans and interest rates were 2.77%. He's saying that Harris's track record with Biden is that interest rates skyrocketed to 7.22%. He's saying that Americans had a personal savings increased by 393%. And I follow this stuff, so I could talk all this all day. You're saying under Harris that personal savings have failed. So he's saying that Kamala Harris is a failed leader. He's saying that she only, listen to his talking points, she's only become black recently, now that she wants to co-opt the black vote, that she ran as the first Asian American when she ran as district attorney. So you're right, he's not necessarily gaining, but he's not losing his base. And then remember, there's white supremacy. There are people who believe that Trump is indeed the last white messiah, that if it is that he doesn't win, that America will no longer belong to who they deem as the true Americans. I'm in Florida right now. I'm visiting my dad. I'm in a place called Ocala, and I left Philadelphia. You see Harris walls. I come right in Ocala, and it says Trump, forever Trump. Keep America great. And that is how divided the United States of America is.
So what you just put out a while ago, is lie Mattel or is true? Because it love people for life still. The hype right now is round Kamala, but how long you think this can last? What is our intention? What you going to do to keep that excitement there for 2 months? What do you think she can do?
A day in politics is long, and the first thing that the Democrats have to do is to convert this energy and excitement into votes. If the voter registration and the voter turnout doesn't happen, it means that just in 2016, when everyone was shell-shocked, it was shock and awe when they said Hillary was going to win, and everyone looked in dismayed. I live in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. When they called Pennsylvania for Trump, that is when I was dressed and ready to go to a celebratory party for Hillary. And then when they called Pennsylvania for Trump, everyone watched in dismay because we understood what it meant along the electoral vote. So unless Kamala is able to transport that excitement into votes, absolutely, that she does stand, the possibility exists that she just may not win. The path to the Electoral College must get Michigan. And so if you look at Michigan, look at Detroit, predominantly African American, they must carry Pennsylvania. Who and where you find the Democratic vote in Pennsylvania? In Philadelphia. If you look at Michigan, where do they find it? In Milwaukee. Let us say what it is. There's also black fatigue. You see that Trump has increased his support amongst black voters. Why? Because the common thread across these cities have been lackluster performance, persistent poverty, high crime, poor home ownership, and these cities have unequivocally supported the Democratic Party. Remember what Trump said when he came to Philly. He went to the University of Pennsylvania. He said that Philadelphia looks worse than when I attended school. It looks like a scene out of The Wire. You remember the show The Wire with the drugs? And he said, Philly, what have you got to lose? And that is the question Kamala Harris and the team must answer. What have we got to gain from continuing to deliver the Democratic vote of these cities that continue to remain in dire poverty and dire economic constraints?
As a young lady, what do you think is necessary for it? What is the message? Because it look like the two parties have run out of message now. What is the message? Where you laugh?
Because I think you're right? Because they need something. It can't be just politics as usual. So there's a congresswoman who came and she asked to meet with me. And her Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, and she's very outspoken. We sat and I shared with her that there is tremendous disenchantment around just politics, just not just black or white, but just with people. There's a fatigue because every 4 years they come and then the outcomes are not there. And I think what they have to show is deliver on the promise of America. The economy is in shambles. The inflation is through the roof. Interest rates are astronomical. And what they need to do is to say to the middle class, those of us who go to work every day for a living, or even if we're entrepreneurs and we have a business, that there is fair taxes, that there's a tax rate that works for all American citizens. They have to speak to home ownership, that people can pay off their mortgages. They have to speak to just investment and crime and infrastructure that is plaguing our cities. They have to answer the border crisis. We are immigrants. I'm an immigrant. The only true native to America would be the Native American. But we cannot have unchecked migration. What is happening now in New York, as quiet as it comes, someone took a video, Uncle Muta, and they showed me camps. You know how you have a camper that you used to see people in the RV driving to the country with their families? You just have them lining the streets of the so-called greatest city in the world, New York. People are living out of campus.
Philadelphia.
Yes.
And Los Angeles.
Can you believe it?
Los Angeles.
Yes. Yes.
So why is it that the Democrats are selling say crime gone down, poverty gone down, and them something there? Why them selling that to the people them when you as a Democrat can't really see say certain things are going when no look like what them are say?
I think so. Everyone can use the numbers. We understand that with COVID-19, the pandemic was unprecedented, and coming out of the pandemic, that government had a Herculean job to do. Now, people have credited Joe Biden for stabilizing the economy and, for some of them more. And then LGBTQ, we haven't even touched that issue. There are many Democrats, there are many moderates, and I happen to be a registered independent, but there are many moderate Republicans and even liberal Democrats that have issue with this transgender movement. How can someone who's 8 or 9 begin to get hormone therapy? So people are having very visceral responses and reactions to those kinds of very personal issues, the personal issue of abortion, if you're pro-life or pro-choice. And so the government has to answer globally around the economy and crime and investment. And then personally, a woman's right to choose her own body. If you're a pro-lifer, those kind of things. If you believe, first of all, in LGBTQ rights and what that looks like, and if that should even happen. So there's so much polarization and dissension that they have to bring people together on issues that they care passionately about.
Karen, may I tell you, say America in a serious situation. America in a serious situation. Because when we look on the two main runners, them we find them guilty. And when I talk about Harris as the one still, but the system, the democratic system, we run America. And this one, you know, we come on and say, him no in and nothing with the Constitution and all, and we want to start him own thing. You know, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, if a country like America reach a level, I mean, we stand back and I look upon it and I say, but wait, at this country, everybody a run go. At this country, at the land of opportunity and bliss. It's weird. Karen, where are you, America?
I'm laughing because America is still the greatest democracy on earth, Uncle Muta. Only in America have we ever seen a former president convicted. He's a convicted felon. We've never seen that happen anywhere else in the world. In a modern democracy.
I run for president.
I run for right. So it really shows you that democracy works. But but then look at if he doesn't win, he has a possibility. If they don't pardon him, he will serve jail time, and so that is also on the table.
Trump not going to jail, man. Trump not going to jail. Trust me. He's not going to no jail.
It's on the table.
Look here, them are going to eat it off of the table before. Trump is not going to no jail. Whether he become president or not. You know, see, I hope I can eat my words after the election. But you can't say
we're going to see. It is hot. It's a hot election. Immigration is on the table. LGBTQ is on the table. The migrant border, the Israel-Gaza is on the table. The economy is on the table. And so we will see. November is the time.
Yeah, I can ask you a question. Explain to me. I don't understand it. America have a weird way of election where it's not the majority win. Is the Electoral College decide the vote. And there is not even quarter of the amount of state them. Explain that to me. Why is it that it continue that it's not the majority in America? The person, the party who get their marriage, that sound like Trump now. the party who get the majority. Yeah. It's not them necessarily win. Or explain that to me.
Yes, mine you're talking about or almost president, you know. So America has a system of the Electoral College, and the Electoral College have what we call delegates, and delegates cast the vote. The path to the presidency, in order for a candidate to win, they need to secure a total. So you have 270 electoral.
Hello? What happened this one? Karen? She get cut off?
I'm not sure, Muta. Go check on it.
Check it further, because I really want to find out about this Electoral College and the majority don't win. In America, the person who get the most, the party who get the most vote is not necessarily the winner. You know, see, it decided by, I think it's about 4 states. 4 states decided. So, you know, it sounds weird to me, but I never really get a good clarification of that yet. I really want to find out how that goes. We just had an interview with my little sister, Karen Dunkley, who now resides in America, and she's very anxious about the DNC. Yes, Karen, me still up on the question.
Yes.
Now. The majority rule, that is what we know as democracy. In America, it's different. Tell me.
So the majority still rules, you know. It's just that it's a more tempered majority, meaning it's a qualified majority. So in the system, we have the Electoral College. Across all the states in America, it totals to 538 Electoral College votes. The president must win 270 of those votes. Each state, they elect or select delegates, and then delegates cast the ballots on behalf of the state based on the popular vote, which would be 1 vote to one person. So when I go to vote, I'm casting my vote. It's going to be counted in the popular vote. The reason America has a system, and it's a great system actually, is two things. It needed to balance the power between the small and the large states as defined by population, not geography. That is very important because if you look at places that are in the West that are really expanse, the Utahs, and they don't carry as many electoral votes, let's say, as a California and New York. So it's based on demographics, the population. So the framers did that, number one, to balance power. That is true representation because when American democracy came about in 1789 with the Constitution, they were concerned with the representation and the balance of power between the small and the large states. The other piece that is really critical, Uncle Muta, for people to understand, is the framers were afraid of the passions of men. Them say one day them love you, the next day them hate you. If you leave your election up to people who vote along these lines, then sometimes they may not choose the best candidate. So it's important that after they vote, the delegates come and say, okay, here is the person we want. So on the night of the election, the delegates cast their vote for the candidate. Remember, if you remember American history well, you will remember that Al Gore won the popular vote and George Bush became president because of the Electoral College. He took it to court and then he decided to dismiss the case.
Yeah, but most country is a majority because we always learn that it's in an election is a majority win. It's America. I know you have another country where do that. You can't tell me another country where do it. Eh?
So, listen. Here is the right word.
Karen. May I ask you one question? Can you tell me another country in the world that do what America does it relates to election in terms of the electoral vote?
No, I don't know another country that has. But Uncle Muta, but look at it. But Uncle Muta, no, you have to look at it because remember, that your electoral votes add up to the number of representatives that you have in Congress, plus your Senate, and every state have 2 senators. It's a brilliant process. You have checks and balances through and through. Think about it. Every state gets 2 senators, and then your representative in Congress is based on your population. It's simply brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, Uncle Musa.
Look here. Sister Dunkley, look here. I can tell you something. The election, according to what I know, and most people know in the world, the other day, Hillary get the majority vote, don't it, when she didn't go there. She'll get the majority vote. Much more than what name there. Now, when I hear that, I say, well, Hillary gone clear.
Trump.
No, Hillary. When I hear about the majority vote gone to Hillary, I say, well,
right.
Then I start to hear about now it's going to be decided by a state. And I say, oh, that goes so. So I search all over the place to find out which other country do that. I don't know about that. So I don't know what you want to tell me now. Say it's a better way. Better which way? What is better?
Yes, because if you are, but if you have direct elections, then the states that have the largest populations will always hold more sway over those who don't. So it really is about a balance of power. It really brings about a balance of power.
No, it's about the majority in the country. It's not in the state. It's the majority in the country go and vote. And if the majority in the country say that person A have the most vote in the whole, what them call the continent of America, I don't understand why it boiled down to 4 states, 5 states. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but to me, that democracy is faulty. Trust me, it's faulty. Anyway.
Yes, it can appear, you're right, because so both George Bush, now, interestingly enough, this system has benefited Republicans because George Bush lost the popular vote, won the Electoral College, and Trump lost the popular vote, and so it does benefit the Republican Party if they were to be honest.
That me I show you. And it could have happened again. It could have happened again. Where Harris get the majority vote because she got join the young people, them. She got join black people. She got join female. She could have get the majority vote, but Trump gone with the other vote them when we win with the last time. So only a problem. You better buy a ticket to come back to Jamaica.
No, when I better than you, you said trouble did it. This, I'm telling you, everyone has plugged in. There are people who said we're not voting. They have gone out to vote, from 18-year-olds to the very old. This is the kind of watch. And we're saying, can America at this moment deliver on its promise of equality for all people? And we're watching.
Can they? See, you laugh again.
because I am very optimistically, I'm so hopeful. I'm hopeful that this moment and this time we can deliver on the promise of America.
Yeah, I'm glad all your hope. Yeah, man, hope is the thing in the talk. Hope is the talk, man. You know, in the Bible, them say faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And that is where Kamala have, you know, hope. My wife, no. Hey, I can tell you something. The only way this thing can go to Kamala slam dunk without any argument is if Taylor Swift declares, say, Miss Harris should do it. Trust me. That's Mrs. Harris there.
Oh, you said if who declares?
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
well,
listen, that has been a criticism. One of the criticisms of the Democratic Party is that they are extremely Hollywood instead of issue focused. They are finding ways to tantalize the masses, right? So instead of focused on issues that matter to people, that change their lives, that impact their lives, they're really leveraging Hollywood and big name entertainers to distract people. And I cannot believe, look how many individuals are watching. Look at the impact of a Taylor Swift on football. Like where people are watching football because she likes the sport. So that has been the unfortunate reality of celebrity culture, where we need a Taylor Swift now to get behind a candidate for us to vote for them.
Karen, I can tell you something. If Taylor Swift come out 1 month time or 6 week time and say she is with Mrs. Harris, argument done. May I tell you that? So
that's a sad commentary on the American population, though, on the populace.
And that may I say.
That is really a shame. Shame on us.
Look here, I can tell you something. You have a virgin dog named Vibes Cartel. You see? If Vibes Cartel ever come out when election near election and say he might go with this party or that the party, it done.
No, I can't afraid. I never afraid.
And this right there, though.
No, so then woe be unto us, then we get the government we deserve. Then we will get the government. If so be it, then we get the government we deserve.
Well, I said Taylor Swift is not a good example of.
No, absolutely. I would never. There's nothing personal to her, but there's no policy area that I think Taylor Swift can inform me about that would sway my vote.
Yeah, but you see, you have some little teenager, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, will follow her to hell or heaven, anywhere she go. And those now, if she now ratified, they will start to listen to Harris and hear what is Harris' plan. You know, see, so it can't go that way there. But we'll see. So tell me something. What you doing in America so long? For the lighter side. Where are you in America so long?
Boy, you have to tell your listeners that you have been such a giant in my life, especially in terms of consciousness and black consciousness. For me, as a black young girl, I love your daughters. I was best friends with Aishi for many, many years, and through adulthood and Aishama. And you brought a level of consciousness to me to love my natural hair, love my skin, to not bleach, to know about the greatness of Africa. So I always, and I remember Uncle Musa, you forget when I said I was moving back to Ethiopia and I'm going to Shashamaniland, and you called me and said, Karen, what are you doing? Don't go. You don't even remember that, do you? I said, I'm going back. I'm going to go to Shashamaniland.
Boy, you're never ready for that. Trust me. You're never ready for that. You're just never ready for that.
Yes.
A whole lot of people.
Yes.
It's show hype and euphoria why them really say that. But when you get down to
yes. I'm just...
You know. Who that in the background there? Somebody in the background?
Yes. No, I muted it out. Yes.
Somebody in the background?
Yes, go ahead, Uncle Musa. Yes, I just muted them out. Yeah, they didn't realize I was on an interview.
All right, you know. Long to see you. I should long to see you. I'm glad for your movement. I never ever call out where you is and who you is and all you is. But I can say if I can't find, because there's so much thing that I never ever know. Say, as a matter of fact, I don't tell them I know say you're a doctor. What kind of doctor you be? What kind of doctor you be?
Boy, I am a doctor of organization and leadership. As you know, we call it a Babylon degree, but we went to their schools and they have conferred the doctorate in organization and leadership.
No, you don't have to say a Babylon school. She has the responsibility of overseeing the implementation of a 4-point program to end racial discrimination and harassment in the Davis County School District. She's one of the only 2 persons of African descent that are consultants for the DOJ, a certified coach who specializes in intercultural competency, teacher effectiveness, and leadership coaching. She has enjoyed a life of service in education as an urban district leader, principal, teacher, and coach. Served as Deputy Chief Academic Officer and Deputy Chief of the Office of Parent, Family, Community Engagement and Faith-Based Partnership. In 2019, Dr. Dunkley was voted as a representative of the Northeast United States and the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council. That is wonderful. I know at last I know somebody big in America.
Stand it on your shoulders.
I can't take up the phone and say, Karen, why you want to say? I don't know who to call. Give thanks. Anyway, give thanks, sister. Give thanks. Give thanks, man.
Give thanks.
So I don't keep my breath away again. Yeah. Oh, man. I am addicted to it. Man. I can't help but
Well, I'm on the Democratic National. I'm in their focus group. I'm one of several representatives, so they keep polling us where we stand on different issues. They poll us like every day or after like a major event. So whatever you want to know a perspective, I look forward to coming back.
Yes,
it's just amazing. I just enough respect. I love you to the moon and back, Uncle Moose.
Yeah. Wait, hold on before you go. Without any partisan thinking, tell me how the polls them are go with her. Tell me. It's really out.
But they said Kamala is up.
Yeah, me know it's up, but when me I see like she up in a most place.
Yes. And where we are really focused on is where she is polling again in the states she must carry. The path to 270. That's what we're interested in. It doesn't matter, for example, if in majority red states her polling numbers are low. What we're interested in, again, Pennsylvania. We're interested in Michigan, and we absolutely are interested in those borderline states.
Georgia,
Yes.
Georgia,
those are the states we're watching where she's polling. Now, remember, Hillary was up in the polls when white women were the number one voters for Trump. 32%, I think, voted for Trump. And there's something they say that happens to white men when they go inside the polling booth and they consider whether or not they really want to put a black woman in office. So that is what we have to think about, is what people say, and then behind the curtain, what they choose.
Choose. All right. Give thanks, sister. All right.
Good time. One
man.
love.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear that was a little sister of mine from a longer time. From she there at Jamaica, and now she gone a foreign got on. Represent you the African names. Very important part of the program, this. So, we're going to start with the male names. Abio. Abio. A-B-E-O. Abio. Abio means born with wealth. Born with wealth. Abio. Abiade. Abiade. A-B-I-A-D-E. Abiade means born of royal parents. Born of royal parents. Chinoa. Chinoa. C-H-I-N-U-A. Chinoa means God's own servant of God. Sorry. God's own. Abo. Abo. A-B-U-U. Abo. Servant of God. Servant of God. So those Abio, A-B-E-O, Abio, born with wealth. Abiade, A-B-I-A-D-E, Abiade means born of royal parents. Chinua, C-H-I-N-U-A, Chinua means God's own. And Abo, A-B-U-U, Abo means a bound servant of God, a servant of God. Female name, Ada. Ada. A-D-A, Ada means first daughter. First daughter. Adaize. Adaize. A-D-A-E-Z-E, Adaize. Adaize means princess. Princess. Adache. Adache. A-D-A-C-H-I, Adache. Means daughter of God. And Adaoa. Adaoa. A-D-A-O-H-A, Adaoa. Daughter of the people. So that's Ada, A-D-A, Ada, first daughter. Adaize, A-D-A-E-Z-E, Adaize, means princess. Adache, A-D-A-C-H-I, Adache means daughter of God. And Adada, Adada, A-D-A-D-H-A, Adada, means daughter of the people.
So my people, this one was indeed an interesting one. And don't forget to leave your honest comment down in the comment section and also your own opinion. And don't know send me there upon the Black Unity program. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Big up to each and every one. Up until then, peace out. Adios.